Hello everybody! Before we start this video, I'd like to give a shout out to 3 people this time. All this week we're doing Fervoso Games, Dark Studios, and DX Boom. And for only actual Super 5 as well as overall for the Mass Legion and everyone on the Show Super Troll My family, wish you good luck in your oncoming future. Now, without any further ado, let's begin your feature presentation. Hope you all enjoyed the video and have a good day.
She's got to be here somewhere. This is the last place that... Oh! Hello everyone! My name is Seanster 5 and welcome to the first out of many Genshin Impact one-off specials. So, you haven't happened to seen Ganyu anywhere, right? Well, for those who weren't aware, Ganyu has recently become the leader of the SHOUTOUT Guild Squad 7, and she's been pretty away from our guild for quite a long time now. So We've been kind of on the search party literally all day because when I asked if she would like to join us for our Christmas party, because Christmas is nearly close, in fact it's December now, she said she had things to do, and I haven't heard from back since. I checked the Qixing from the Jade Temple, and of course or Jade Chamber should I say, and they haven't seen Ganyu either, probably somewhere, but they don't know, and we don't either. And of course, when Adam, told me it was Ganyu's birthday, I was even more worried because, no one wants to miss out on their birthday, right? And so we split up into individual groups. Of course, we've got our 4 of our 10 captains, Kole, Kokomi, Diona, and Layla here to provide the search party for around these parts. And Kazuha, of course, had to handle a few things, so it's pretty much just us throughout the whole thing. But I don't know, I've been climbing these mountains, and, I've been trying to also find Shenha, see if she knew where she was, but, yeah, she's been pretty much off the grid, pretty much all the time she was there. And I did ask Xiao, but, of course, he's gone for his search party too, or is completely off the grid. So, the only one person or being, should I say, that I know that will find Ganyu is Cloud Retainer. So we decided to come all the way up here to Mount Ochang right here. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, sorry if I pronounce it wrong, to see where Ganyu is. Now, yeah, she has been very distant lately. I don't know what's going on in her mind. Well, I mean, she has been in our guild since the 9th of September of this year, so, with any luck, I'm sure we'll get down to the problem soon, but, well, that's just the case if we find her up here. But, could you help us? Could you help us search for Ganyu? Oh, I mean, if you do, I'd be very much appreciated. Thank you. So, yeah, this is one of our. Although it didn't start off right, to be fair, because we've been literally searching for Ganyu all day. Yes, this is going to be the start of our many Genshin Impact one-off specials. Now, I did say that there would be a 3-part one-off special, but then I decided to think, you know what, maybe I could do more than these, to be fair, because Genshin Impact is a very big game. Me and Adam were just discussing how big of a game it was, and, well, since, I've been doing nothing but Genshin pull videos, I thought, why not, treat my fellow friends and amigos, and even, of course, all of you here, to a nice little treat, and all the wonders that Tibet has to offer with me, my captains, and all the wonders that, of course, Genshin Impact has to offer. But, well, and those wonderments would continue if we know where Ganyu is. I'm pretty sure she'd be here. Yeah, that's the table where all the Adeptus come together for their nice little party. Maybe even a Christmas party, maybe? But, yeah, don't... Wait a second. Over there on that mountain next to that tree, isn't that... It's little... Yeah, I recognise that blue hair and horns anyway. It's got to be Ganyu. Well, looks like we found her already, so, time to go see what the problem is. I do hope she's alright. I really do. Okay, just gotta climb up this mountain.
The person standing over there! That's Ganyu! We finally found her!
At last! Well, it only took like 2 hours? Well, 2 hours. Well, it would have been 5 if we walked all the way here, to be fair, because this is massive. Thank goodness that fast travel definitely is a lot more cheaper than public transport. Hey, Ganyu! Are you okay there? It's a very nice view there. Are you alright?
Ganyu! Here you are!
You two. I did not expect to meet you here. Is it official or private affairs that bring you here? I shouldn't. I have left the human world. Please contact the Yuahai Pavilion regarding matters concerning the commercial port.
We've been wondering recently, Ganyu, you seem different recently. Is everything alright?
Huh? You don't want to be the Chising secretary anymore? But they're all waiting for you to come back!
That's why you're here? You want me to come back? I'm afraid you came here in vain.
What? Did something happen?
The clouds fold and unfold. The tide ebbs and flows. It was meant to be. When the Adepti entrusted humans with overseeing Liyue, I knew it was only a matter of time until I had to leave. My Adepti blood makes me unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. I delivered the letter and came back to Liyue Harbor, only to discover that I had been replaced by Baiwen, Baishao, and Baishe. Perhaps that mission of mine was just a pretext to remove me. Since the Chising gave me a chance to leave with dignity, I decided to be tactful as well.
Hey, come on now. I'm sure the guild knows. Even the guys back at the Chising know. No one wants to get rid of you.
I appreciate your kindness, but there's no need for your words of comfort. After 1,000 years away, I came back to Juyun Karst. Looking at the clouds floating among the mountains brings me peace of mind. I feel better now.
But...
Who disturbs the peace of these mountains?
Oh, and there's our fellow crane buddy now. Hey, Cloud Retainer.
Cloud Retainer? We're terribly sorry. We just...
One merely jests. One felt your presence the moment you set foot upon this land.
Wow. You Adepti really are impressive.
Come here to chat about the old times with Ganyu. It looks like you get along quite well.
Excuse me, but old times? Ganyu? Is something the matter?
Ah, a matter leaves you at an impasse then. Not to worry. One is exceptional at seeking avenues for conversation. One has been one's own companion in idle talk for many a year. Ah, yes. Since you are Ganyu's friends, tales from her youth shall one apprise you of, perhaps?
Well, I mean, we came all this way and we've been walking for 2 hours. Might as well.
Oh, Cloud Retainer.
Nothing to be ashamed of. You were so cute as a child. One is most certain that your friends would like to hear of it.
I can't lie when I say I'm a bit curious indeed.
Oh, Paimon wants to hear it.
Little Ganyu loved when the horns on the top of her head were caressed. When one was still taking care of her, one was pestered most often to touch her horns. She was elsewise loath to sleep.
Wow.
Plump she was back then. Why, when she stumbled while we ascended the mountain, she would roll down to the bottom like a little ball.
Hey, Paimon, you shouldn't laugh.
The day Ganyu bumped into a pilgrim was the first time she saw a real human in the flesh. So fearful she was that she hid in a rock's cleft for 2 days and nights. One found her wailing of a monster she had seen.
Cloud Retainer? Forget it. It's about time for my training. I will take my leave.
Wait, hang on, Ganyu! It seems you didn't read the room.
Ah, one's intention was merely to relieve the awkward tension.
And you did the exact opposite. Impressive.
Hey, you know, it was an interesting tale, and honestly, I kind of want to see more baby Ganyu, to be fair, honestly. Bet she would have been so adorable. For a child, I mean, of course.
Be that so? Huh. But returning to Ganyu, most gladdened one is of your arrival. One cannot help but feel that remaining in Juyun Karst shall not be good for her. One will tell you more about her, if you should permit it.
Well, that's why I'm here.
Most benevolent among all Adepti are the Qilin. They drink only spring water and eat only whole grain. But perhaps the mountainous dwellings of Adepti in Juyun Karst might might be too lonely for her human side. Under moonlight did one see her last. She stood by the precipice's edge, and upon the mist-veiled mountains she gazed. Her thin figure was immersed in the vast sea of clouds. One noticed her loneliness, and sought to convince her to go back to the human world. But just then, she said thus.
Liyue Harbor feels even lonelier than Julian Karst. When I look at the sea of clouds in Julian Karst, I merely feel the loneliness of a solitary cloud gazer. When I step into the sea of people in Liyue, I feel the loneliness of an inhuman that doesn't belong in the human world.
One did, by chance, hear this much of Ganyu's thoughts. Alone, she will find her predicament hard to conquer. One hopes that you will accompany her.
Oh, Retainer's right. We can't leave Ganyu depressed like that. Besides, Liyue hasn't given up on her. She's got it all wrong. Anyways, what's that training Ganyu was talking about?
She has sought to reclaim her Adeptus side since returning to Julian Karst. At her behest, one has organized training for her to achieve that end. She should be in the southern part of Mount Altsong right now, preparing for the trial.
Huh, is that so? Let's go take a look then.
Okay. Alright, hopefully a little bit of training ought to lighten the spirits. Well, it does for Adam and I guess Trina either way. Right, to the south. Shouldn't be too far away. Yeah. Gotta admire Hoyoverse for giving us these waypoints. Definitely great. And again, fast travel is cheaper than public transport. And there she is. Ooh! A bit of a gust of wind. These gliders are good, but gotta be careful. Ooh. Okay, press the button twice. What's up, Ganyu? Everything with your training going well?
So here you are, Ganyu.
Why did you come here?
Oh, nothing much. We just wanted to keep you company.
Humans should not remain in the realm of Adepti for too long. Considering the kindness you have shown me, I can let you stay for the Adeptus training.
Well, you don't need to like feel that we need to go away or anything. And honestly, I mean, your presence doesn't bother me at all. I mean, as your guild master, I have to attend to every single thing that you know each of my new guild members do, whether they're Adeptus or not. And I very much would like to see your training. Thank you very much.
Yay!
This trial was prepared by Cloud Retainer. Its goal is to help me feel like an Adeptus again. The training is much to her signature style. I hope it won't make it seem like she is too unaware of the abilities of others.
Is it difficult?
No, I'm aware of your strength, Traveler. The power hidden within you is not inferior to mine. If you're ready, we shall begin the training.
Okay, time to see what you've got. Okay. So we just got to shoot at that, yeah? Yeah, that's one of them. I've got to say, I mean, Ganyu is, as a character in general, I could understand why people would want her on her team. Yeah, the blinking way she fires her archery is it's quite overpowered, to be fair. Though I guess it's compensating for low defense, but you know, you do you, Ganyu, you do you. Ooh, okay. Just gotta gently go down like so.
There's a lot of gliding around. It does feel like something Cloud Retainer would come up with.
Okay, let's see. It doesn't look like that we can do much there. But I can see that there's a formation of rocks right there that can help us out greatly. As I knew it. Okay. That's it. Onward to the next one. That's it. That's an amazing form, Ganyu. Good job.
If you could see through the eyes of an Adeptus, you wouldn't be so surprised.
Whoa. Whoa! It seems to deactivate the bridge a bit. Gotta be careful with those. Okay. Ah, what do you know? There it is. Just got to be careful with how I proceed. Whoa! That's not being careful, but that's on me. Don't you worry, Ganyu. You're doing fantastic. Oh! There's 3 cryo statues here. Nice. There we go. That should be everything, right?
We've completed the task. What do you think?
Well, being an Adeptus is not easy, but I know you got this one in the bag.
Hardships are a fact of life, both for the Adepti and humans alike.
Ganyu, what were you planning to do once your training was over?
The training's not over yet. The part prepared by Cloud Retainer is only the first trial.
Huh? So there are more trials prepared by other Adepti?
It's Mooncarver or Mountain Shaper. Is it Mooncarver?
No. The only Adeptus who can unlock my true potential is
Who is it?
Conqueror of Demons.
Xiao?
Huh. So it's Shao. That cold-hearted loner? How come he's prepared a trial for you?
This is very interesting indeed, and I could see why you want to have training from him.
I found him unapproachable at first too. But I believe that being able to face him is an important part of my homecoming. He's already waiting for me. Come along if you're interested.
Of course we are. Let's go.
And yes, of course, a little bit of backstory about my name. Paimon gave me that name. Yeah, apparently I told her that my name was Sean, but instead she calls me Sean Pie. Okay. And that's just become my name throughout. Has a very good ring to it, but seems it's all the way down there. Well, nothing a bit of gliding can't do. So Zhao's around here too. No wonder why he was somewhat off the grid. Well, I mean, he was a part of the search party too, but he did say he had other things to do on the way there. But if he saw anything, then of course he would call back with me. But there he is now. Hey, Zhao, incoming. And perfect landing. Hello, old friend.
You're half an hour late. I see you still haven't abandoned the wrongful ways of humankind.
I'm sorry. I had a meeting with Cloud Retainer.
I don't need your explanations and don't require any mutual understanding between us. I'm just helping you with your training. That's all.
Xiao is such a strict teacher.
You're neither an Adeptus nor a human, always treading the line between the two worlds. It must create a lot of confusion. Instead of explaining yourself to me, you should face your true self.
I have nothing to hide.
It seems that Zhao understands you very, very well, Ganyu.
The body and the mind are one. If something worries your mind, your body can help you find a solution. The trial I've prepared for you will explore the true potential of your body.
Yes. I'm ready.
Okay, well, mind if we can help you out with this one? Well, seeing as that as we got 4 other captains prepared for this, so Xiao's trial should be right over there. Okay, let's see what you've got prepared for us today, Xiao. Let's see. Stormy weather.
The trial.
But ooh, seems like we've got a few Hydro Slimes right there. The classic RPG opponent. And thunderstorms. Hey, Xiao, you mind taking it a little easy? Ooh, here we go. Calling that bot. Away. Okay, and I'll just activate Layla's Elemental Burst to help out. Oh, wait. Whoa! Fire plants here too. Uh-oh. But yeah, you know, Ganyu, I've got to say, I'm sure a lot of Genshin players have been waiting to play as you for a long time, or to have you in their party, I mean. There we go. Alright, switch it over to Diona. Okay, no worries, Diona, you did a good job. Okay, switching over to Ganyu again. There we go, keep firing. Right, and that was only 7 enemies out. Whoa, hello! Oh, it's these dragonfly things again. Whoa, okay. Well, definitely not what I expected, but you know, this is Xiao we're talking about. Oh, we've got a few electro slimes coming in from the north. well, the north of the terminal, that is. Oh, whoa, okay. What was... And a few Nemo slimes up there too for, you know, added difficulty. Okay, high praise. You Adeptus really have such fantastic training regimens, I swear. There we go. And a little bit of a boomerang. Let's get Kokomi in the action with some healing. Okay, well, there was two more. Okay, gonna switch to Ganyu, and now time for her elemental burst.
Access denied.
And I'll also equip another shield. On the side. There we go.
Way behind schedule.
Oh, let's see. We've got 4 more enemies, and it's likely okay. They're all having a party back here. Layla, do you mind helping us out? And Kole, and Ganyu again.
Born of ice and frost.
Almost done. Yeah, Adeptus have very different training regimens to humans, I swear. You know, I think Trina, Adam, or Jay would very much benefit from this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, where's the final enemy? Where'd he? Oh, there he is. I was wondering where you gone. Where do you think you're going? Okay. There we go. Layla, let's kick into action. You two, Kole. And Diona. Shaken, not stirred. Let's keep firing. And headshot. Headshot, headshot, headshot. There we go.
Even though the rain is stopped, you still need to watch out for puddles.
Yeah, thanks, Kole, yeah.
Just like how the past stays in the memory. Long after. Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're all done here, Xiao.
I've completed your trial.
You don't have to report back to me. Seeking other people's validation won't benefit your training. Only you can evaluate the result of this trial. You'll progress faster that way.
Understood.
Xiao always had such strong opinions.
Well, that lone wolf is truly admirable.
From tomorrow on, I'll start raising the difficulty of your training, so you'll have to...
Have to do what?
Another one of those pesky visitors. I'll leave him to you, Ganyu. It's also a part of your training.
Pesky visitor? So even here there are those that Xiao can't deal with?
Oh heavens! Blessed be Rex Lapis! I've finally come upon the Adepti. Are all of you the Adepti of this mountain? Great! My name's Sing Chung. I came to ask for your merciful blessings, O Adepti. I beg of you, please grant me luck, wealth, and a good career.
Oh, so it's a pilgrim.
I can see why Xiao finds this type troublesome.
Huh. He can handle any battle, but talking to strange humans is a different story, huh?
I am also one of the Adepti. You can say that I'm an Adeptus in training.
Perfect. I didn't come in vain then, although you sound a bit half-hearted. Doesn't matter. What blessings can you grant me?
Wow, straight to the point, huh?
Dear Pilgrim, you shouldn't jump to conclusions. Adepti don't help every pilgrim for free.
For free? Do you mean that you charge people for the blessings of the Adepti?
That's not what I meant. What I'm trying to say is that everything should be earned through hard work and earnest living. It would be unfair to other people if you got everything you wanted for no reason.
Hold on. I've heard this all before. You're just like my old man, always nagging me.
Your father must have experienced it firsthand. The lives of the common folk are riddled with hardships, but are also full of joy. A person of your age should focus on work and family, instead of chasing after fairy tales.
Are you a real Adeptus? Why do you speak and behave like us city folk? You sure you're not one of those swindlers who pose as an Adeptus to cheat people out of their money?
Hey, come on, show some respect.
Ugh, how dare you reprove me? I bet you came here looking for the Adepti yourself.
He might sorta have a point. We did come here looking for Ganyu after all.
Enough. Doesn't matter if you're a real Adeptus or not. You're useless. I'm leaving.
Nobody's stopping you. Ganyu, don't let that guy ruin your mood.
It's not his behavior. The things he said, He was right. I thought that coming back to Jueyun Karst and devoting myself to training would make me feel like an Adeptus again. But being questioned by him made me realize that
I think in situations like this, I think you're better off sticking to your human side.
But I'm unwelcome in Liyue Harbor. As an Adeptus,
Well, it may be a misunderstanding. You might not want to believe me, but do you think you could believe a human like me just this once?
It's true! Just believe us!
alright. I'll go with you to Liyue Harbor. That said, I still trust my initial judgment. If I'm proven right, I'll return to Jueyun Karst once again.
Well,
It's a step in the right direction. Let's go!
okay. Well, can't leave the birthday girl feeling a little bit glum, so let's go back to Liyue Harbor and hopefully change her mind. Hopefully. Although no one said that we'd be going back to Liyue Harbor in the rain. I knew I should have warmed up back in that district, or at least there's mountains at least. Less districts and more mountains down there. There we are.
We're finally back!
I'm still...
Come on, Ganyu! We're almost there! You don't want to turn back now, do you?
I suppose you have a point. It would be quite impolite of me to leave the two of you now.
That's right! Where do you want to go first, then?
I've spent too much time in the mountains. The first thing that comes to my mind is the sea. Let's go for a walk in the port.
Happy to come with.
Hope we'll be able to get some good aquatic goodies on the way
Even
there.
though the rain is stopped, you still need to watch out for puddles.
Okay, no worries, yeah. Apparently Kole is an
Like how the
expert.
past stays in the memory. Long after. Oh, sorry.
No worries. No worries, yeah. Apparently we got Kole here. Kole, the expert of puddles. Though I'm very glad that you, Diona, and Layla decided to come around this time, Kole. Very much appreciated. Oh, Layla, it seems like you've taken a little bit of damage here. Have some Kokomi magic. There we go. Now, all the way down there. Shouldn't be too much of a walk now. I could just take fast travel, to be fair, but yeah. Then I thought to myself, yeah, this is probably a more relaxing way. You get to see a lot more of the harbour this way. You can see we've got a few ships coming into port. A lot of documents, a lot of merchandise. No, I think it would be faster if I glide this way. Okay, maybe not, maybe not, maybe not. Mistakes were made. Come on, Kole. It's time for your swimming lessons. Okay, almost there. Yeah, swimming in Genshin Impact, as long as you have enough stamina, it feels like a real breeze. Though it's probably best to always best to plan where you land, of course, especially around water. Don't want to lose all that stamina.
The sound of the waves in this familiar port. The smell of the sea breeze makes me nostalgic.
Ganyu, you didn't leave Liyue for that long. Why do you look so moved?
Well, I used to be so busy. I haven't taken a stroll around here in a long time.
Huh, it's true. Ganyu seemed to be working all the time.
Well, when I think about my time here, I've spent most of it behind a desk filing documents. It put me in a certain mood. Similar to the one I felt during my training in Jueyun Karst, in fact.
Is that? It is! It's Lady Ganyu. I wouldn't have thought I'd meet you here. You were always so terribly busy.
Lady Ganyu? Why are you calling her that?
Well, I think some would find it a little bit awkward.
Allow me to introduce Uncle Tien. He is...
That's all right. Just tell them the truth. They have done so much for Liyue after all, and I am the one who has yet to introduce myself.
Uncle Tien is a member of the Liyue Chising, the Tianshu.
What? This grandpa is a member of the Chising? The same rank as Ningguang?
Hush now. I must ask for your discretion concerning my identity. Fishing in the port and strolling about are the greatest pleasures of my life. I have no wish to be followed around by those armed guards. In most people's eyes, I'm just a forgetful and wordy old man.
Uncle Tien is too modest. He's been around for a long time. There's no one who can replace a person of such noble character.
Don't judge a book by its cover, as they say.
What an honor to receive such high praise from Lady Ganyu herself. I guess I must have done something right over the last, however many decades.
Uncle Tien, please. A person of your standing should really stop calling me Lady Ganyu.
My apologies. It's not intentional, just a habit from my younger days. Thank you for looking after me when I first ascended to my position in the Qi-Sing.
Oh, so you've been friends for many decades now.
Oh, I was just fulfilling my duties as the Qi-Sing secretary. It's nothing worthy of your gratitude.
Talking about secretaries, I don't know if I should bring it up. Ganyu, I believe you know my daughter, Huixin. She seems to be a bit troubled recently.
Yes, she works at Yua High Pavilion and she's my junior. How can I help her?
I don't know myself, really. She's all grown up now and doesn't like to ask for my help. May I trouble you to meet her at Yua High Pavilion? She just needs a bit of guidance.
With pleasure. Solving the Qi-Sing's problems has always been in my job description.
She's back in character. Just like that, huh?
As expected of a Qi-Sing member, he's actually helping Ganyu, to be honest.
Let's move then to Yua High Pavilion.
Oh, time like the present. Okay, time to go speak with your junior, Ganyu. It's a long walk to the UA Pavilion. Okay, almost there. Well, between you and me, my fellow amigos, friends and family, although Ganyu seemed a little bit depressed at first, it seems like she really is brightening up. Thanks, Uncle Tien. Well, it's not really my uncle, it's more Ganyu's uncle, but well, it certainly helped out a bit. But, well, at least everyone back at the Jade Chamber and the Guild will be put at ease once Ganyu's finally back to herself. Hello there, madam.
Miss Ganyu, it's been too long. I don't know why, but seeing you brings me a sense of peace in these chaotic times.
Indeed, it has been a while, Huixin. I'm flattered, but aren't you exaggerating a little? I heard that you've encountered some problems and came to see if I could be of some help.
My father asked you to come, didn't he? Abusing his status as a member of the Qi-Sing to trouble you.
Don't worry. I'm always happy to help a junior colleague from Yua High Pavilion.
Ganyu's not only a competent secretary, but also a great mentor.
So, what can you tell me about the problem?
Where should I start? I discovered something strange while organizing tax records. There are obvious irregularities in the tax declarations of two stores, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique. However, whether I question the shopkeepers or check their accounts, I can't seem to make any progress with my investigation. Without any evidence, my hands are tied.
I see. It's not uncommon for merchants to be blinded by greed.
Well, is there any solution you can advise?
Naturally. I've dealt with similar issues hundreds of times. Give me a moment to consider the best approach in this scenario.
That's 1,000 years of work experience for you.
All right. Let's approach it this way then. Your enemy knows you best.
Huh?
If I remember correctly, Second Life and Wanyo Boutique are old business rivals, competing for market share due to their similar wares. In that case...
I know what you mean, Miss Ganyu.
You want them to expose each other?
Exactly. Let's start with Wanyo Boutique. The owner's name is... Bolai, isn't it?
Yes, you're right. Follow me, please.
Okay, so, Cole, do you mind sorting out to the, preparations while Layla here goes with Ganyu? Thank you. Right. It's up to you now, Layla. And it's all the way down there. Okay. So, I know you're a little bit sleepy, but don't worry, you can have a lie down later on, Layla, no worries. Okay. Just to glide down, and it's right back at the port too. Underneath this this banner right here. Okay, right. Let's head down the platforms and see what we can do. You know, chose a good place for a boutique. I will say that. I will say that. It ain't a carousel boutique, but it's a boutique nevertheless. There they are.
Aha, we meet again, traveler. And you must be from the Yuhai Pavilion? I suppose you're about to place a big order. I'd be honored to offer you my wares.
That won't be necessary, Mr. Bolai. Wanyo Boutique's credit is not sufficient to accept orders directly from Yuhai Pavilion. Should we need to place such an order, we would certainly go to Second Life instead.
What? Second Life? Ugh. That rascal Dongshan. He's stealing all of my customers.
Well, Second Life's credit has always been excellent, and based on their tax records, their business is thriving.
Tax records? Thriving?
Huh. Is there anything you'd like to share with us, Mr. Bolai?
Don't let that rascal fool you. I know his dirty tricks best. If you don't believe me, show me his tax records. I'm sure I'll find something fishy in there.
You know Second Life's business so well?
Of course. Their every transaction makes my blood boil. I'd rather lose money myself than see that rascal make some.
Is that how competitors behave?
Well then, please look over this tax record. We'll review Second Life's credit based on your observations.
Oh, of course. I'll read very, very carefully. Line by line and word by word. Ah, here, I found it. That exquisite wooden furniture set he bought from Fanmu Carpenters at the beginning of the year. Ugh, he even flaunted it in front of me. Look at the tax record. Not a word about that furniture. And he kept all the profit for himself.
I see. He must have gotten rid of all the documents related to this transaction. No wonder there was no trace of it.
I told you so. Just as I expected. Ugh, I can't wait to watch him squirm.
But, Ms. Ganyu, despite all this, can't he just flat out deny ever making this transaction?
He might have destroyed all the evidence, but I believe the supplier, Fanmu Carpenters, might still have some proof of it.
Aha, you're right. Master Lu from Fanmu Carpenters must still have the invoice. He wouldn't be swayed by the likes of Dongshan.
I hope so. Let's go to Fanmu Carpenters. It should be near Chingsa Village. Thank you for shining a light on this case, Mr. Balai.
Oh, please, that's nothing. I just hope you won't be lenient with him once you find the evidence. That's the best way to show your gratitude.
I'm afraid I can't go to Chingsa Village.
It's all right, Weishin. You can stay in Liyue Harbor and finish your work. Leave the rest to us.
Ah, that's so considerate of you. Still, I'm sorry to trouble you like that.
It's no trouble at all. I'm just helping a fellow friend out. It's over 2,000 miles away. Well, it's time to use that good old fast travel again to Shinsin Village. Time to get to the bottom of this. Okay. Although, little 101 about fast travel. You do feel a little bit nauseous after your first time, but you get used to it after a while. After a while, should I say. And I suppose your stomach would. Let's move right along. Shinsin Village. Just as beautiful as the day I last see it. I believe I was hanging out with Beidou last time I was here. Still just as beautiful every time I go down it. And with a lot of chilies for food too. I'm sure Zhangling would definitely love all of these. Ah, here's our carpenter friend. Good day, Master Lu.
Ah, welcome, welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Chingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's just a treat. She came to me, and Trina was a little bit vacant at the moment, so yeah, she's Paimon's just tagging on for a ride. But please forgive my friend here.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the UI Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away, then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongshen from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongshen bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongshen otherwise.
Of course you can, but I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenter's. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here. But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
Good day, Master Lau. All the best.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Over there.
Oh, Paimon sees them too. It's one of the Fatui.
What are they doing here?
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Shouldn't we observe him for a while first?
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
Well said, Paimon. And oh, he's just right over there. Defeat the suspicious Fatui underling. Hello, sir. I heard you were causing trouble. Oh, and he's already starting a fight. Okay. Well, I wanted to settle this peacefully, but it seems like Kokomi will have to do all the talking for me.
Hold the line.
There we go. And now Layla. Time to swing into action. Ooh. Layla, shield up. And now Collei, go. Alright, a little bit of Collei and Kokomi action up to sort you out.
You scoundrels!
I do apologise. The dendro particles in your lungs will soon leave your body soon. Quite powerful. And thank goodness they were, not deadly of course, but it's like pollen in a way, only a little bit more intense, should we say? I want to say explosive, but I didn't want to worry you.
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I think we were harsh enough.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Qingsa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Qingsa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
No, Oregon, it was more my fault than yours. Sometimes I kind of jump into conclusions too.
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies. Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us for Dewey.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
What's your choice then?
I'll get back to my berries.
The Fatui get what they deserve, but you made a good choice.
What a bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Ah, yes. Now, wonder where that's at. And, okay, it's not far from here. Just a little bit of a walk. I mean, 181 miles isn't too bad. It'd be much beneficial for us if we walk. Okay, so, yeah, I made a little bit of a mistake. Apparently the M stands for meters. I have a... dear. Well, it's all learning curve at the end of the day, but at least I know what it means, yeah. Well, I guess it would be, like... I mean, it would tell me if it was miles, but wait a second. Hillachals in a warehouse. Well, I mean, I thought there would be treasure hoarders down here, but, that does explain it. Oh, hey, Colin, welcome back. I didn't even see that you switched back. Is everything all... Oh, right, that must mean everything's all prepared. Shouldn't break the news to Ganya, though, but... Oh, okay, well, that's going to have to wait another time. Okay, Bob. Okay, there's an archer there. We've got to deal with these archers. Okay. Let's get a little bit of starry action in there. And now we've got some Diona special for you. And now time for some Colle action with some Dendro Orbs for you. Everyone gets a Dendro Orb. Oh. There we go. Oh, there's more? Okay. Don't worry, I've got a Colin Amber for everyone.
My guiding stars. Allow me.
And while you're at it, have a Kokomi burst. There we go. If there's one lesson that I definitely learned from Trina before playing this game, always stay hydrated.
Cold. Nice of the man. The night is cold.
Okay, and now Colin, your turn. There we go, just keep them frozen for a bit. Okay, yeah, I really should have... Ooh, I think I should have probably brought Kazuha here because, no. I've got to prove to myself that, I can handle it even without Kazuha. Maybe next time we could invite him, but nah. Colle, Diona, and Layla and Kokomi have got this. Whoa! Okay, Layla, let's just bypass the shield. Can we bypass the shield, please? Kokomi? There we go.
Let's look around for the invoice.
Invoice, there it is.
This one is an invoice from One Man Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Oh, wasn't it? Okay, let's keep looking.
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Okay, that's not it either. So where could that invoice be? It's got to be around here somewhere. It's got to be somewhere in this area. Where is that? It could be back here, could it? Okay. Oh, invoice. Ah, of course.
Potential
That
treasure.
they would never expect the area with the chest. Oh,
Second lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Wishin.
good intuition, Diona. Very good job indeed. Now, let's go back to the UA Pavilion.
Let's go bask in the sun a bit.
We'll have
You
plenty
aren't
of...
coming. I'll just go by myself.
Hey, well,
Last chance. Are you coming or not?
I will. Don't worry, Diona. I did tell you that we were going to have some fun at Ganyu's birthday party. I mean, guild party. Yeah, there's a guild party later on. Whew. Nice recovery. And gently down. There you go. Good job, Diona. Good job.
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
I don't think I've seen Second Life yet. I think I might have passed it a few times, but might as well go and check it out.
Wow, the
Yeah, this may, this may sound a little bit off-worldy, but the way that Diona runs. Okay, all right, too much fun. Oh yes, that's where I get my other ingredients aside from the ones from the restaurants. Yeah, I don't know why I pass that all the time. I pass it every day. Like when I go to Liyue and get some supplies, and it's just right there. I wonder what sort of trouble he's been causing, I wonder. Okay, so there's no dialogue for this one. Welcome to Second Life. What would you like to buy? We would like to talk to you about these tax records.
Isn't it Huixin from the UI Pavilion? I remember you. I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself, but I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Not so confident now, are you?
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
I didn't think you'd find out. I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boileye's aid.
The lie? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate? I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position, that's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huishin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
Hey, Paimon, please don't forget your manners.
Oh, come on. It's just a meal.
And it's Ganyu's choice. You wouldn't want to feel uncomfortable, do you?
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huishin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
Okay. Ooh. Oh, well. Seems like everything's all prepared. Well then, best not keep the birthday girl waiting. And that's the meal sorted at least. Whew. Well, that and the meal back at the guild hall, but at least she's happy now. Thank goodness. Okay. Hope you prepared a lot of good and tasty drinks for this, Diona. I feel like this is going to be quite the party. Still though, Ganyu's pretty much improved since last time. So glad that she's found herself a bit of peace of mind. Well, I'm waiting to find out after the end of all this. Looks like everybody's here.
Miss Ganyu, thank you for accepting my invitation. And as for the 2 of you, your presence is also much appreciated.
Sure.
That's so kind of you, Huishin. You went to great lengths to organize this.
Truth be told, apart from thanking you for all the help, there's something I'd like to tell you.
Oh? If there's anything I can help you with, just tell me straight away. No need to hesitate.
Oh, no, I don't really need help. Could you just listen for a bit?
With pleasure.
When I was a little girl, my father used to tell me many stories about you, Miss Ganyu. Even though I have the utmost respect for my father, I always admired how gentle and reliable you are. I've only decided to join the Yuhai Pavilion staff because I've always looked up to you.
I didn't know that you think so highly of me.
However, in reality, working at the Yuhai Pavilion turned out to be an arduous task. I can't compare myself to such an outstanding secretary like you. I often doubt myself as a result.
I disagree. You're a great secretary in your own right.
Thank you. Over the years, I became a mother, too.
Huh? So Uncle Tian is a grandpa!
Influenced by my youthful ideals, she followed my footsteps and came to be a secretary at the Yuhai Pavilion, too. At first, I was worried about her. It's not an easy job, after all. To tell the truth, I'm still unsure if she's capable enough. But after all that happened this time, I've made up my mind to support her choice.
So, what made you change your mind?
The fact that she'll have you, Ms. Ganyu, as her senior colleague. You'll help her, gentle as always, and tell her your mom used to do it like that. It'd be such a beautiful moment. If it's not too much to ask for, she might still need your guidance in 20+ years, too.
Huishin, I never thought that I meant so much to you.
Just like when you showed me my father's trick. Having you as their witness makes people feel at ease.
Witness? It's true that I've witnessed thousands of years of Liyue Harbor's history. All the changes it's gone through, the stories of its people. But I've always regarded it as nothing more than the source of my loneliness. Huishin, you don't know how important those words are to me. You've made me realize that I share another connection with the people of Liyue Harbor. Apart from my contract with Rex Lapis, they rely on me, accept me, and long for me to bear witness to their stories.
Oh, of course. You're irreplaceable to us.
That's right. That's why I can't disappoint you.
Hooray! Ganya's finally cheered up.
Even if I've really been supplanted, I wish to fight for my place. I won't let you down. I'm going to fulfill my contract and keep working as the Qixing secretary.
You haven't been fired, it's just a misunderstanding.
Regardless, I'll go back and see for myself. I'm afraid that it might have all become a mess during my absence. No time to waste. Let's get back to work.
Good luck, Miss Ganyu.
We're leaving already? Paimon's still hungry.
Don't worry, I'll get your takeout later, Paimon. Right, back to the Jade Chamber we go. Almost done, everybody. And glad to see that the birthday girl's happy. Well, this has been one of our most eventful days, to be fair, but main point is that Ganyu's all better. Hopefully things can be said for things in the Jade Chamber.
Baisha, are you okay? Did you fall asleep standing up? Look who's back.
You even have enough time for leisure? It seems you three are a suitable replacement for me after all.
Not at all. We've been working for too long. If we didn't take a break, we wouldn't have survived long enough to see you again, Miss Ganyu.
Miss Ganyu, we've missed you.
That's so kind of you all. Given we've only met once.
We've been praying day and night for you to return and take over your duties again.
To us, you're like an adeptus coming down to the human world to save all life.
Forget all our envious complaints from before. Just free us from this strenuous work, please.
All right, I see. Please divide the matters at hand into government affairs, business affairs, and civil affairs. Mark out the tasks that haven't been started, and those that are in progress. I'll take care of the rest.
Of course. We'll do it right away.
Oh, finally. We're saved.
Yes. There's one more thing. I'd like to earnestly thank you, Traveler. If it weren't for your companionship, I would still be embroiled in my inner conflict right now.
It's good that you've pulled yourself together well, Ganyu. I'm so proud of you.
To think that I'd gained a human friend outside of work. It makes me happier than I could have imagined.
And it isn't just me. Everyone in the guild thinks the same way too. We're so happy to have you. I hope you remember that.
I'd like to repay you when I'm done with the work at hand. What would you say if I accompanied you on one of your trips?
That would be a sweet idea.
Sure, but are you ever done with work, Ganyu?
Let's cross that bridge when we come to it, shall we?
Sounds like a fair deal. Well, everybody, thanks so much for helping us find Ganyu. But I'll be sure to see you all next week for part 3. But in the meantime, the next part, not part 3. What am I talking about? Sorry. Just yeah, it's been a long day and a lot of walking. To be fair, lots of mountains. Probably should get rest up ASAP. But thank you everyone so much for joining us for the first out of many parts of the Genshin one-off specials. And if you enjoyed this video and the one-off specials to come for the wonderful world of TVAT, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. And for everyone here at SHOUTOUT 5 as well as everyone for the Mass Legion and everyone on the SHOUTOUT Patrol made by Family Manny Posse. Hope you all enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you all next time where we'll continue on with the Genshin one-off specials and see where our journeys go next. Now, hope you all have a safe journey home, and hope you don't mind if you excuse me for a second. There's a birthday girl that's waiting, and let's just say that her birthday just cannot be missed. See you all next time, everybody. Hope you all have had a fun time. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.